So this is what the car looks like in the daytime. Finally have some sunlight to work around, but not much. And today is gonna be an interesting video because I'm not sure what 100% I'm doing today. I'm definitely gonna work on the windshield wiper fluid reservoir, fluid nozzles attached to the hood. So I gotta drill out holes there. Possibly might have to drill holes in the hood up here for the I guess you call it the rain seal or the weather strip, the rubber strip here. And yeah, we'll see how much time we got today to work. So in the last video, you saw me install blow-off valves. And actually in today's video, I'm gonna be trying to finish the hood and the windshield wiper fluid reservoir and stuff that's hooked up. But I don't have any pumps yet attached to it, so might be able to work on that. Also, I ordered an aluminum oil pan for this car, which I will change at a later date, hopefully soon, but who knows. And I also bought an oil catch can, which will possibly be installed somewhere around here. So I mean, hopefully I can get to it, but then I'm not 100% sure, but at least I'll get to show you the parts that I actually bought for my Infiniti. All right, so gotta unscrew because I gotta take off the hood to drill the holes in the hood so we can put the windshield wiper fluid nozzles on. And so we can put the so I can put the little rubber weather strip on there as well. Don't like that this it's really kind of hard to take off right now, but it's okay. So this is the Z1 oil catch can. It comes with the catch can, obviously. Here's some of the parts. You put it back together on it. The bracket where it attaches new extended bolts because it's going to attach to the passenger side throttle body. And of course, these vacuum or PCV align valves. So the oil catch can would attach down here, guys. Gonna have to remove this right here. It will attach down there, so hopefully I can get to it somehow. And once it does, then I can screw it in. But they want you to according to the instructions, they want you to take off the intercooler. So I'm not gonna do that. Well, it's this vacuum or PCV line right here, and it also detaches right there. So I'm gonna see if I'm able to remove it without ever removing the intercooler, because Mishimoto actually, it attaches somewhere here, but I'm attaching it here. So I'm gonna try to remove it because technically I could get underneath and route the lines through and it'd be all right. So I took this line out. Now it's time to route the new lines in. So guys, here is what's going on. So you don't need to remove the intercoolers to install these PCV valves for the oil catch can again, but it is wise too. I had to remove the coolant line from here. Oh, forgot to. Where did my pliers go? I forgot to I gotta put the clamp back on here, but anyway, I removed this coolant line and I removed this from here in order to get to here. There's a little clip or thing that this coolant line actually sits on. Let me put this vacuum line for the blow-off valves back, but if you're careful, you should be able to run it. Just take your time. You should be able to run it just carefully. Hooks up right there. and that's the return line up there, feed line and return line. So I officially finished installing the oil catch can over here. I grabbed an Allen wrench. Now these are super tight over here, and that's the way I just run them. The wiring harness over here, you're gonna have to bend or move to the side to make room for this, and this wasn't too bad, these screws to put on, but I had to reroute my vacuum line for the blow-off valves. Don't worry, I'm gonna snip off these zip ties because I ran it underneath before, but because running it underneath, I ended up squeezing them, so I don't want it to be squeezed. So right now, finished with the oil catch can. Going to have to learn to remove them. It's easy to remove, just 3 bolts, but still, or 3 screws, but still, you're gonna have to learn how to remove them from time to time. I really wish this wiring harness was in the way, but when it's time to remove it after 500 miles, we will see. So far, I like how I set it up. Just gotta make sure when I put the engine cover back on, it's gonna look Gucci. But other than that, a lot of work. Now let's go take a look at what I've done to the hood so far. Installed the weather strip on the front. I had to. Gotta blow this dust off the way. So I had to drill holes into the hood. Now, the question becomes, how does this tie in? Will my windshield wiper fluid reservoir line be long enough? Now, we use silicone to put these back in because this carbon fiber is thicker than a thin piece of metal like on the other hood, so the clips do not technically work. So even though we drilled it, we still have to end up putting glue or silicone on the other side and let that dry off. Now it's time to go ahead and put it back on the Infiniti. So my hood officially has my engine cover officially has become worthless with all the modification parts on here. This will not fit. It will not go on. But I can still put things on around and it'll be good to go. There you have it. I'm going to have this car really nicely modified. The hood close is good now, and because I attached it back, but I also attached, I'll show you if you guys can see, I attached the windshield wiper fluid line back onto it. So sad part is the hood the engine cover is not going to be on it, but good news is it looks cool, so we don't need to use it. Now as a sneak peek, I'm going to show you the aluminum oil pan I ordered from Z1 as well. That's pretty cool. That's going to be installed in a later video. Not canceled. Guys, I'm Eddie B. 2004 turn right. This particular package, driving attempt on the 6 Series.